So we all know that a couple of days ago, the First Lady of Ghana, Madam Rebecca Akufo Addo, celebrated her birthday. Now, this is when a controversial internet sensation, Bongo Ideas, decided to criticize the government, not even just Akufo Addo, but then criticize his wife by calling her a trophy wife. So he didn't just stop at that side. No. He took to his wall to list certain I wouldn't say facts, but then certain comments that a lot of people are claiming he didn't do right, because you are not just disrespecting Akufo Addo, you are also disrespecting his family, especially his wife, because of the things that he wrote. And we all know Bongo Ideas on social media to be a critic. Now, he became popular when he went for the next TV star, organized by our very own Anaba Anamwa. And that was when Anaba Anamwa took the opportunity to criticize him by saying, I know you've been criticizing me, or you've been trolling me on social media. I mean, the video became very popular, that a whole lot of people, some laughed, some criticized him, others to sympathize with him. A lot of media stations even offered him jobs to come and do, just to, put this female, because it was Nanaba, Sewami here, and then Bridget Otu. And then these women, I wouldn't say humiliated him, because what he did on social media to them was equally humiliation. But then these women also took the opportunity to drill him. They drilled him very well, telling him to say whatever he had to say, whatever he has been saying on social media, he should say it to their face now that they've met face to face. So he gained a little fame from that. Now, instead of using it for the right things, Bongo Ideas decided to be the Nigerian Daniel Reagan. He decided to criticize people. Now, if you know Daniel Reagan, this guy criticizes celebrities, politicians, and all that, but he doesn't go as far as Bongo Ideas has been going. Bongo Ideas doesn't even care if he's hurting your feelings, no. Because take, for instance, when the sad incidents of our very own Davido occurred, he took the opportunity to criticize the video by saying Davido was careless, Davido and Shoma were careless, that's why their son died. I mean, he doesn't care about their feelings. These parents were mourning at that time. These two people were mourning at that time, but Bongo Ideas, being Bongo Ideas, decided to criticize them by taunting them of being careless, claiming they were careless, that's why their son died. So in all it is, he criticizes people, some threaten him, others to just pass by without minding him. But this was the news when we woke up yesterday to hear that Bongo Ideas has been picked up by national security. Yes, he has been picked up by national security because of certain things he said about Rebecca Akufo Addo. So what you see on your screens now are some of the things that Bongo Ideas said about the First Lady of Ghana that has landed him in trouble. And let me read it out to you, especially if you can't see it very well. So he started by saying facts about Akufo Addo and Rebecca's marriage. 1. Rebecca was the wife of Akufo Addo's best friend in the UK. 2. When Rebecca's husband passed on mysteriously, Akufo Addo hurriedly married her. Now, this is why I have a problem with him, because he's trying to suggest or create a scenario that maybe these two people had or conspired or had a hand in the death of the first husband of Rebecca, which is not right. Anyway, let's continue on. 3. The swift marriage raised suspicions as to whether they were secretly dating all along or he just snatched a grieving widow. 4. Before their marriage, Akufo Addo had 4 daughters. 5. All 4 daughters had different mothers, some dead, others alive. 6. Akufo Addo adopted Rebecca's child as a stepdaughter, making his kids 5. 7. After 26 years of marriage, Rebecca has no biological child for Akufo Addo, and the reason seems to be biological incompatibility or age or both. 8. Why would Akufo Addo marry Rebecca if not for procreation? 9. Info has it that he simply married her as a trophy wife because she's the daughter of a former Speaker of Parliament, and Akufo Addo had always wanted her for himself. You see where the problem is. He's trying to create a scenario that these two people were dating when Rebecca was married to her first husband, maybe had a hand in the death of the first husband. So you can criticize a man all you want, but where he draws the line is with his kids and his family as a whole, especially his wife. That is where he draws the line. Bongo Ideas went too far this time. Anyway, basically, he continued by saying, basically, all four of Akufo Addo's daughters have different mothers. He has a stepdaughter, and that's the first lady, and that the first lady has no child for him. Akufo Addo has 4 daughters and 1 stepdaughter. Then he went on to mention the names of the daughter and then the first wife, and even came back to say that Akufo Addo has built, I think, something for his wife in the name of his first wife, and he claims Akufo Addo is in love with the first wife instead of Rebecca Akufo Addo. That's why he has built whatever he had to build in the first wife's name. Bongo Ideas went too far. Let's all put whatever he has done aside. Bongo Ideas this time went too far. First of all, you don't even know why this woman has no child for Akufo Addo, despite they've been married for a long time. However, there was one post that has caught the attention of social media users, and a lot of people are claiming, so this guy has family on social media, and they sit down and then watch him criticize other people without caring about his feelings. You've never sat your son down, you've never sat your son down to advise him that whatever he's doing is hurting people. But now that national security has picked him up, you're on social media begging bloggers to bring the news out so that you know where Bongo Ideas was taken to, because according to them, the people that came for Bongo Ideas showed no ID. They are neither police nor CIDs. They showed no IDs. They prevented them from sitting in their car just to know where they are taking Bongo Ideas to, and that they've been to so many police stations and they can't find him. So he had family. You sit down, you watch him criticize people, and then you laugh. Now that it has gotten out of hand that he's in trouble at the moment, you are here begging people to talk some for you. Even started the hashtag of Free Bongo Ideas. Nobody is going to free him. I mean, if you go on social media, a lot of people are very happy that he has been picked by national security. So let's look at what his family members said. The person wrote to popular blogger Ronnie's Everywhere, and then he said, "Good morning, Ronnie. Please, there's something I would like to discuss with you. I'm a relative of Bongo Ideas. He was arrested this dawn around 2 a.m. by some men who claim to be police officials. They refused to tell us the station they are coming from and stopped us from sitting in their cars too. We don't even know where they took him. The entire family have visited almost all the police stations close to us, but he is not there. I just pray this message finds you." And then he added his phone number. So he has family members, and they sit down and watch him criticize other people. They sit down, watch him insult people. They sit down and then watch him hurt people's feelings. But now that he has been picked by national security for allegedly criticizing the first lady, for criticism, not even alleged, for criticizing the first lady, you people are on social media begging people to loud whatever is going on so that Bongo Ideas will be released. Oh, come on.